happy. Thank you, big ones. Good evening. Welcome to a Friday Live. Happy Friday. Hey, big ones, little ones, and the ones in between. How we feeling? We in here.
Is the mic on?
The mic is on. The audio is sounding good. All of the things. I really enjoy doing this Stephen A. Smith video. I had somebody come in and say, "Oh, you really at a ball editing this." Y'all know anytime it's time to talk about it's time to shuck and jive. Shuck and jive is get on down and tap dance. I want to get on down. I want to play this video. Oh, I want to shuck and jive. I'm going to get on down and tap dance. Anytime it's time to talk about the tap dancing folks, the tap dancing blacks, I'm going to have a ball. Anytime they get on me.
No, finish it. Keep it going.
Keep on tap dancing. And that's exactly what Stephen A. Smith was doing. That man is puppet. He turned into a puppet. A puppet. They said, "Stephen, what is you talking about? You was a monkey." But what is going on, you all? We got a cute light lashings. I wouldn't say light, but it's giving that a little bit. We got to talk about Stephen A. Smith. We got to whack him some more because I got to react to it live. I'm doing it live for you. We got to talk about Drew Sidora's divorce. Officer Ricky, no Bobby, Officer Rick Ross. They call him flying commercials. What my used to be face say? I guess I ain't fly commercial. Something she said, but they call Officer Ricky flying commercial. They say, "Where the jet? Did you sell it? The cat? Where is the jet at, Rick Ross?" Child, it's not looking good. He got on there stuttering, sound like Stephen A. Smith. It's that Starlink. Okay, there's other jets that are available. But why are we talking about y'all, pumping fake, being rich, terms and conditions may apply? Y'all ain't got no money because y'all ain't got no power. So what is y'all talking about? I don't care if you got a big fat mansion out. If less y'all is saving us from the grip of white supremacy, I do not care how much money. Y'all ain't got no power. That's what I want to see. I want to see some power. Okay, I want to see the Wonder Twins powers activate. I don't care nothing about how many land you got. If y'all ain't got no structural power to stop white supremacy from taking us out of here, I don't care. I don't want to hear about your finances.
Just my finances.
I don't want to hear nothing about your finances. Unless
budgeting, you see how I am.
I sound
nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Maybe I can feel myself giving up. Oh, is this Nicki Minaj Friday? It feels like Nicki Minaj Friday. Also, that's what they do. Oh, that's what that do. Period. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, she sound good. Can y'all hear me? Am I sounding really good? Let me know. Can y'all hear when I?
No, finish it. Keep it going.
Oh, okay. That's what that does. Let me try one more time. When I listen to the radio. Oh, thank you, Evan. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But my boy, my favorite artiste. Period. If you want to have your hole and pole and you want to be in your dreams painted, you got to find Evan. His work is phenomenal. The mic is the one. We're going to talk about all these things. We're going to talk about Big Tigger, the investigation. I just have so many questions. Why every time the men be accused of something, they be coming in here that's categorically or unequivocally deny these claims? What is it? Why y'all just saying? Why they come in here very? I don't know. I have questions. I got questions for Big Tigger, but I'm not. I'm really not understanding where the alleged victim, his wife, is coming from, because you posted the video and you got a lot of attention, and now you're saying you're not accusing him of these things. I don't know, but maybe she was in the moment. I don't know. I don't know. Like y'all be posting stuff and then y'all don't want folks in y'all business. It's kind of look too late for that. But we got a lot of questions. But the way he was talking on that West Nine, it's like something ain't no way in the world somebody accusing me of doing something like that. Y'all wouldn't be able to shut me up. There would be no lawyer or no statement. If somebody's lying on me, deliberately lying, I'm gonna be like, hell no, what they talking about? I ain't did none of that. What is she talking about? What is she talking about? But child, it's a lot. I was served a cease and desist by Candy, so I'm gonna let Phaedra speak. Shout out to the patrons who watched the last review of Real Housewives of Atlanta, the Bravo breakdown with me and Jesse Wu. That was funny. I guess Kevin took today off because I don't see him texting me. He don't love me no more. I guess my check bounced. But we got a couple of things to talk about. Who I want to start with? Who should I start with? Also, you know what? Things that are not iconic. Charlamagne the God. You are their brother. Can we start with Charlamagne the God? Can we? The whole Breakfast Club. The whole Breakfast Can't Get a Clue Club. I cannot wait till they pull the plug on y'all ass. I'm gonna do a 20. There's a couple of people when y'all fall and y'all flop. I'm gonna do a 24-hour live stream just to confirm because y'all is the most hating. Like how y'all wake up with so much hate in the morning? Did y'all even brush your teeth? So the Breakfast Club was talking about Megan Thee Stallion, and they said, how is Megan Thee Stallion performing at the Tonys? How she performing? How does she get invited to the Tonys? And she counseled the last 2 weeks or whatever. We don't know why Megan Thee Stallion counseled her stuff. We don't know why. Y'all don't work for them folks. Charlamagne just seemed to be so pressed if she gets him and the beige rage individual. Why are y'all so pressed? The only people who have a right to be upset are the people who bought tickets and wanted to see Megan Thee Stallion. Them the only folks I feel for, because if I bought some tickets and I came to see you because I was actually thinking about going to New York for that, I would be pissed off too. Them the only folks who have the ability to speak on the situation. Like everybody else, shut up. Y'all ain't went and seen her. Y'all didn't go to the Tony, what's the name? Y'all didn't go do why you just hilarious. Shut up. And Lauren LaRosa, I love you down, girl, but you flying a little close to the sun. Okay, you flying a little close to the sun. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. Let me see if I can play a little bit of it. Like, cause they was hating, they were getting lashed, they were getting ate up on what's the name? Let me see. We don't know why Megan Thee Stallion. Let me see. Let me see if I can play some of it.
I had to get too over and over somebody like Klay Thompson.
Why? Because he's like big name.
Oh, this is old. This is old. I want to find it. But they were just so mad and upset. I don't know if Phil saw it, but they were just they just seemed kind of pressed about Megan Thee Stallion performing at the at the Tonys, and or she didn't show up. We don't know what she had a conversation with her people or whatever. We don't know what the medical thing, if it was a medical thing. Y'all just want to assume that she quit because of that light-skinned boy that looked like he supposed to be in the Hot Dog 3 movie. Who cares? Even if it was, she had a conversation with her people. We don't know what's the name she had with her management, the folks at the show, whatever. The only people that she owe apology to is the people who bought them tickets. Them the only folks. But yeah, it was slow news for them. Bad. Okay, my little brother, my brother that clocked in. Period. Let me see. Let me see if I can play a little bit of it.
You know, are having conversations about Megan right now.
Oop, not this page got me blocked. Kevin loves sending me a page that got me blocked, child, but who don't get me blocked in 2026? So let me play some of it. Let me show you.
having conversations about Megan right now. Number one, her not finishing her Broadway show and then being at the Tonys.
I agree. Because NBA players,
Baby, he could wait.
Games in order to get certain awards. Okay, so
and any sports, she should have all that. Yeah, you got to play a certain amount of games.
She should have had to, be in a certain amount of plays to be at the Tonys.
Or just not even that, like she quit. You know what I mean? It ain't like she had to take it.
Like,
she made a decision to quit. So I wonder if like all the other actors, because they take that very serious.
Yeah,
like Broadway
they do.
Oh, did she sign on so long ago they couldn't?
Baby, when I tell you, they couldn't. they could not wait. Yeah, I don't think she should be there because she quit. Cause like slow down one at a time. One at a time. Like, my God, can y'all give her a break? I want my baby back. Can y'all give her clip back? My God, y'all was just like, my God, have y'all not had breakfast? Like, as soon as I think she like, they came ready. As soon as me, she shouldn't have quit. You niggas is not okay. Charlamagne couldn't ready.
He's a knitter.
No, like they could not wait. I don't think she should have. Them folks said, Megan, pull up. Y'all not in control? God is in control. Y'all just mad that them folks said Meg the Stallion. It's the Stallion. Y'all mad that them folks called Meg and I'm saying, Meg, you and your clappers, attention. We need you to clap to the Tonys. And she clapped her way right on to the Tonys in the seat, front row seat. You got about your seat. And she did not have no diaper on. Y'all is mad that they are not plotting. Now y'all trying to be the plot. And Megan Thee Stallion is rebuking y'all in the name of Jesus. Like, that's what happened. Like, y'all mad that the white folks said, Meg, girl, we know you showed up for 2 minutes to do that 2-1 food show, but we want y'all down. We want you and your clappers down to what's name. Them folks want asses in the seats. The Tony said, hey, girl, we don't care about any of that. Like, Megan Thee Stallion is the moment. She's hot. Them folks gonna pay attention to us. Get them folks. Y'all is mad. Why y'all so mad, though? Why y'all so mad? So mad. But Charlamagne, him and his... What skin tone she wants to be this week? Like, she was so pressed. Boost. Let me see if I can play some rest of it.
Say it's either she signed on so long ago that like the Tony Awards know what they're doing when you include certain celebrities, right? To
exactly.
People to watch.
Okay, Lauren, her quick weed got it.
Fully know why she.
Her pussycat weed.
It happened around the time of her breakup with Klay Thompson, and we just assumed that was it. But we don't know what's happening. So maybe her cast, who celebrated her as she left,
come on.
I don't know, but they're
come on, Lauren, her pussycat weed. Meow, meow. Okay, Lauren had it. Lauren with the latest. Okay. Baby, Lauren had that pussycat wig on. She was ready to defend. Like, let them know. My girl had that pussycat wig on. Meow, 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 mix, meow. Lauren, I love this pussycat wig. I love a pussycat wig on a woman. I'm not going to tell you. I ain't going to lie to you. I love meow, meow. Give me a pussycat wig. I want you to give me Angela Bassett. Y'all remember that girl here that was interviewing Angela Bassett? So I'm in here with the lovely, lovely, beautiful, beautiful Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett said, girl, who? I'm here with the beautiful, the lovely Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett said, girl, who? Who is you talking about? The beautiful Angela Bassett. But yes, this was what it's giving. And she ate it up. I'm not going to play it because the Breakfast Club need every dollar. You play 1 second, they're going to hit you with a copyright. As soon as you play a little bit of that, copyright strike, down, girl. Y'all, Netflix said, girl, if y'all don't get these numbers up, we gonna ban me. Ban. Girl, we not signing up to no Netflix to watch no damn Breakfast Club. Put that back on YouTube. Okay, put that. I'm not going on Netflix to watch no damn show. Like, girl, put this on YouTube where it's free at. Okay, all I gotta do is watch the 20 ads. But I'm not turning on no damn Netflix. I don't think of Netflix. I don't think of Netflix and Breakfast Club. I think of YouTube. I think of free. Like, girl, what's going on?
There is a conversation around that. But I thought, honestly, when I saw her walking on stage, I'm like, okay, they trying to put her in that Tony world, which is why she was on Broadway. A lot of people lean towards that.
Okay, my girl. Okay, Lauren, I'm not gonna give you too many lashes, girl. I ain't gonna give you because your hair look good, you look good, period. But that milk dud sitting in the corner, and the other one who should have went to jail for selling fake houses along with his friend Winnie the Pooh, you need to be in jail.
You're going to jail behind stealing a Chanel purse. Bitch, you a thief. At 16,
get a job, Hope.
My job is gonna be assigned to.
Your job is to steal. Okay, I am on 100 today, and I guess it's for me not doing no video Thursday. The girls had tagged me. They said, Justin, it's Thursday. Where my show at? The girls had whacked me. They said, Justin, it's Thursday. Girl, I was at the movie theater, child. I was at AMC, honey, trying to see what was going on with the disclosure day. They said, Justin, where is the video at?
No, finish it. Keep it going.
I can't keep it going because I was in this AMC I was on YouTube looking for Blue's Clues. But yes, sure. We're gonna get into it. I did a slight video about disclosure day that's gonna be on for Patreon. I did my Justice Journal, period, and I gave some tea on some stuff that we're gonna do because some folks finna go to jail behind stealing the Chanel purse once I drop this coin, child. I couldn't do no video. I wasn't feeling it yesterday, but I am on 10. So let's move on. We done talking about things in our iconic. Thank you, Lauren, the latest with Lauren LaRosa. Shout out to you and Top Dog Law. Top Dog Law, girl. I hope they paying you extra. Top Dog Law. Top dog. Do you know the top? You know the dog? The dog is on the top of the dog. Dog top law. Girl, I be so annoyed. Have you been talking to the dog? Not Scooby-Doo, but Top Dog Law. Not Scooby-Dooby-Doo, not Scrap Dog, but Top Dog Law. Girl, I'm going to call every other law firm except Top Dog Law. Like, you tired of the dog? You tired of the dog? The top of the dog? Cat dog? Top Dog Law. Girl, what? Say what you saying. Say what you saying. But let's move on. Who we start with? Can we start with Stephen A. Smith? Can we start with him? Hold on, y'all. Kevin, I'm gonna need your help for this one. This video, when I listen to the radio, I want this video. I want to play this video, but I cannot have this. Can you crop it out for me real quick, please? I can't have the knitter boy on there. I have to. But we have to have that. So if you can crop it and send it to me, please, I would appreciate it, bestie. Mwah. No bars. Let's get ahead on Stephen A. Smith, child. I had forgot that Stephen A. Smith is scared of white people. And he's specifically scared of white men. Because y'all remember last year, Stephen A. Smith had got, into it. Serena Williams' white husband had checked him. And I forgot about that. I legitly forgot about it. I did not remember. I was like, he got into it with somebody else, and it was Serena Williams' husband. And Serena Williams' husband said, hey boy, I heard you were talking about my black wife. He, headlines and headlines. Why they always put on them voices? The headlines are the headlines. The headlines are the headlines. The headlines are the headlines. No, keep it going. Keep it going. Why you were so scared, Stephen Smith? Stephen, why was you so scared to talk? He got on there.
Oh, go shuck and jive, I'm gon' shuck and jive, I'm gon' get on down and tap dance, I'm gon' shuck.
Baby, he was on the I'm gonna shuck and jive.
Oh, go shuck and jive, I'm gon' shuck and jive, I'm gon' get on down and tap dance, I'm gon' shuck.
Baby, shucking and jiving. Hold on. Oh, you're talking about for the Stephen A. Smith one. Yeah, it was playing low. I'm gonna play it again. But he was shucking and jiving. Like he was he was shucking and jiving. Let me see. Because I played it in the video. Let me see what I can do. Let me see. I want y'all to hear it because he did check him, child. And so, you know, the headlines is the headlines. The headlines is the headlines. You know, I'm just saying out here, you know, it is what it is. You know, it was just. Let me see. Are they gonna play the whole thing, girl? We want to hear y'all. Y'all not gonna play it, baby. That white man had clocked him. That white man had said, "Hey, sister, what you had said about my wife? What you had said about my wife? What you had said about my wife?" And he was like, "You know, the headlines, the headlines."
Had a chance to address those comments on live television.
Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me. Is that right? Or
Well, you know what? Listen, I did it. People, you know, headlines are headlines. We can get into that another time, but I was hoping you were going to be here. I'm not. Oh no, I am not qualified. Married? Right. Oh no, I ain't qualified, my brother.
Oh, go shuck and jive, I'm gon' shuck and jive, I'm gon' get on down and tap dance.
Baby, he was tap dancing the house. Why do they talk like that? Why do they talk like that? And he did that same thing. He did that same thing when he was asked about what's his name? When he was asked about Trump, they said, "Girl, Trump is talking cash money shit." So Trump said that basically Stephen A. Smith is a low IQ individual, low vibrational.
It was, I think, mostly cheers. It was loud and it was very enthusiastic.
Mr. President, ESPN commentator Stephen A. Smith, who was talking about running for president, said he would blame you if the Knicks lost the game. How do you respond to that?
I think he's a nice guy, but you need a certain aptitude to run for president. You need a high IQ. I'm not sure that Stephen has that.
Stephen A. Smith, that white man said that you are low vibrational. You are low down, dirty individual. Like he basically just said,
"Hello, monkeys."
He called you a monkey. He called you a monkey, and you sure that's your response. You got on ESPN. You said, "Well, we gonna talk about we gonna get into the pieces. We gonna talk about it." And I'm like, where's the energy at? I want to know where's the energy at? You was talking all that mess. You was talking all that mess about Jasmine Crockett. You was going off about Jasmine Crockett. You was saying all these things, and then you got on the TV. They said, "Girl, Trump called you a knitter." Basically on TV, he just said he's a low. That man said low vibrational, and this is what you came on there whispering. Like Janet Jackson.
Guess what he was doing during the game, ladies and gentlemen? Go online, look at the videos.
Go down and look at the video.
I'm not going to accuse him of snoring because I wasn't in earshot. Oh. But the brother...
And you know what else wasn't in earshot? Because we couldn't, as close as we are up on you and your hairline, we can't hear you say shit. You was quiet. You was quiet. Why was you not? You just real low. Like, why is he whispering? It's a camera in front of you.
Wasn't awake.
He wasn't awake.
He wasn't awake. If it was that important for you to be there, why did you look like you were asleep?
This was so performative. It was so performative. Like, he could have got in there and said, I'm not worried about Donald Trump. Donald Trump need to worry about waking up in the middle of his briefings. Like, you could have went off. He ain't want to do that. He said, y'all, he ain't getting in the baby, every time we turn around, every time a white man addressing him.
Toby be good nigga for massa. Good nigga. Don't send Toby away. Toby be good for your hand, boss. Good for your hand, massa.
Every time I'll be a good.
He's a knitter.
I'll be good. Every time. Them white folks said, boy, I tell you, been tap dancing and lying.
Toby be good nigga for massa. Good nigga. Don't send Toby away. Toby be good for your hand, boss.
My God, this is how these folks. You know what? Thank you so much for the Kim, because from now on, every time I'm gonna play this video. Every time I'll be a good one. I'll be good. That's my baby. That woman ate that song. Can we take it back? I'll be good. What's the name of that song? Oh, she was whatever music that was around that time. It ate down. I don't know. It was like. Baby, what is that from? What's the name of that song? Y'all know what I'm talking about, because y'all mamas and daddies and probably some of y'all back in the day who watching it. Baby, that woman was hey night. Baby, she was in there. Hey, baby, she was singing. Where's that music at? Where is that music at? I need something like that. Make me want to do a bump in the studio, not live. Who is that? Who are we talking? Okay, is it Angela Wimbush? Let me listen. Let me see. When I listen to the radio. Oh, that is her. Oh, baby, she had. Oh, is this considered? What is this considered? I can't play it loud because y'all ain't gonna get me in trouble, child. But she was. It's a. Baby, they had them. I'm gonna clean up the house to this tomorrow. I'm gonna clean the house up to this because homegirl, she was good. Babe, she was eating down. Baby, they had bumps with bumping. Oh, just a funky beat. Oh, are we turning into our mamas and our daddies? Well, our daddies wasn't really cleaning and stuff, but our mamas. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it this weekend. I'm gonna listen to it and I'm gonna start cleaning the house up. Even though I already did. I'm gonna clean again. I did actually clean my garage out. I cleaned it out this past weekend. I pressure washed her down. But yes, he was. Stephen A. Smith got up there and said,
Toby be good nigga for massa.
They would have had to pay me residuals on this. They would have every time somebody play it, y'all got to wait till the technology, because every time somebody play it, I need 100,000 off of it. I need Toby, but goodness, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, I'm gonna get a violation for this. But Stephen A. Smith, he was checked by Serena Williams' husband. I don't know that white man's name. I heard he was a Zionist. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised. It is Serena Williams. Shout.
He's a knitter.
But Serena Williams' husband checked him, and This white man is the president. President Trump checked you, and you got up. I have seen enough. So Stephen A. Smith, I just want to let you know, girl, it's not looking good. Let's move it on. Speaking of looking good, let's talk about my girl Drew Sidora. Drew Sidora revealed. There's been a lot of conversation about Drew Sidora and her finances.
Just my finances.
There's been a lot of conversation about her finances. And like what's going on with her coin. And I'm going to say this because I feel like I'm hearing people break it down, but I feel like people are not breaking it down good enough. Drew Sidora's salary revealed in divorce from Ralph. Y'all know she filed for divorce. Congratulations to her. It is over, done with, all of the things. Drew Sidora's Real Housewives of Atlanta salary was revealed as part of her bitter divorce from Ralph Pittman, TMZ has learned. According to the final judgment, her divorce case, the reality stars LLC brought in a little over $352,000 in 2023, but the judge noted that Drew testified to earning $380,000 in 2024 for her role in season 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, which premiered in 2025. Per court docs, Drew was paid $22,000 per episode the same year. She apparently earned $19,000 in residuals and royalty income, and another $83,000 for other employment endeavors. In 2025, the court found Drew's Real Housewives of Atlanta income was increased to $26,000 per episode, which was amounted to her bringing in $456,000 for season 17. The judge states Drew has been a main cast member on the Bravo show since season 13. As TMZ first reported, final judgment in Drew and Ralph nasty divorce finally came in this week after they battled in court for over a year. The court ordered Drew to pay Ralph monthly child support and to vacate their family home after she got a payment for her share of the equity. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star gets to keep their dog. So a lot of people saying Drew actually won with this. I think it just depends. I think nobody can really say that she won and nobody can say she really lost. Because to me, this doesn't surprise me that she was making $20,000 per episode. Folks are saying that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. It's da da da. Let me be the one to tell you, it is a lot of money. If you make less than $10,000 a month, less than $5,000 a month with your current expenses and the things that you pay for, that is a lot of money. It is not a lot of money for somebody who has to do all the stuff they do for Real Housewives of Atlanta. And if you're not smart with it, you can go through it. You can go through it. Ralph alleged that Drew filed for unemployment. I don't know if that's 100% true because we never kind of saw the documents for it. But this was something that Ralph was saying. I wouldn't be surprised by that either. This is a girl who claims to have a whole team. $300,000 is $400,000. Even if she's, the money's going to her LLC and she's paying herself, it's still, when them folks go through your finances, you can try to do whatever you can do. The judge is going to see all of that stuff. Especially when it comes to your husband, they're going to say, no, they're going to be like Perfect Patty and what's his name from How'd I Get Married To? They're going to go through all your finances. They're gonna know all of how much you making. The husband gonna say, no, girl, what about that? I need that too. They're gonna mention every dollar that you have made. So yes, $20,000, $30,000 per episode is good, but if you spend it on hair, makeup, and paying folks to come do this and that, yeah, you can count some of that as a tax deduction or whatever. If you write off $1,000, that don't mean that you're getting $1,000 back. Okay, some of that stuff is not taxed the same. Like some of that stuff is not taxed. Like, okay, girl, like I can write my phone bill off. But some stuff, hey, you have to have a phone anyway. We're not going to be letting you write off I can honestly write off everything in my house if we going by this ideology. Every little thing, even me having a saltwater aquarium, I can write it off. I'm doing saltwater content. Uncle Sam gonna only let you do so much until they gonna audit your ass. Okay, they're gonna pull your receipts. Drew is spending a lot of money to be on this show. She's spending a lot of money to be on this show. So yes, she's making $20,000, $30,000 per episode, $500,000 a year, but there's a lot of work that goes into that. So it's not bad money, but if you're not smart about it, you can come out and be in a hole. Some housewives have said Cynthia has talked about how much money she spent on her first season. A lot of housewives have talked about them doing these events. You have to do events. You have to have a storyline. Luckily for Drew, we ain't seen Drew have no storyline of her having an event. Shamia has spent a lot of money. She said she blew through her budget for the first season that she was on there. Like, if you are, thank you. If you spending just as much money as you bringing in, it don't matter how much money your ass bring in. And that's why I'm glad that folks are starting to wake up a little bit when it comes to what does they call it? Creep inflation. That is real. The more money you make, the more money you think you have to spend on. Like, I will say this year has been better for me financially than last year and the year before that. Honestly, the last 5 years. And I'm trying to live my lifestyle like I did the last couple of years. I don't want to, okay, I'm bringing in this. Now let me take some trips. Let me go fly here. Let me go here and here. And it's like, okay, yeah, you're making more money, but you're spending it. That's why the last couple of months, I've been using my money to pay off debt and to save and do other stuff. Like, I don't want to be spending just because I'm making it. I noticed it with my neighbors. Girl, they 2 household, baby, them folks are driving older Toyotas. Somebody driving a Honda. It's probably like 1 Tesla over here. I think just like 2 or 3 Teslas over here. But a lot of my neighbors, they have just an average $30,000, $40,000 car that they got some years ago that they probably have paid off. I'm no longer spending money on all of that. No, ma'am. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Because you think because you're making more money, you have to keep up this lifestyle. And that happens so easily on shows like Real Housewives of Atlanta, where that's all we know for them to be glamorous and all of that. That's why, no shade, after some of these folks that left the show, their coin ain't coining no more. They having to do extra jobs. They can't sit back and relax. Somebody who I've not seen struggle necessarily, they ain't been doing bad, is Phaedra. Like, can we talk about it? Phaedra, say what you want to say. Phaedra was off the show for a couple of years. Phaedra ain't had to close down none of her businesses. She ain't had to do nothing. She ain't on the TikTok shop. She not sitting in front of pressure cookers. Phaedra ain't trying to do no TikTok lives. Phaedra is not trying to do no YouTube lives. She ain't trying to create no YouTube channel to do no podcasts and stuff. Phaedra just, I'm doing what I'm doing. And it's no shade. Like the other girls, they had to do a lot of stuff. They had, like, no shade. Nene Leakes trying to get that podcast off with Sierra from the Glam Shop. That shit bust. Where's Nene's podcast show at? Now Nene is doing meet and greets in Fire Island with the gays. It's not wrong with it, but it's just they did not put away enough money to be straight for a couple years when things were off. They're not bringing in the money no more, so they can't live the same lifestyle. Nene has had to sell her house. What happened to Nene's business? What happened to the Lanithia Lounge? That stuff is gone. And I don't want to hear this excuse every year that y'all come up with. Well, you know, it's a lot to run a restaurant. Yeah, that's something they was telling you before. But the moment we tell y'all that restaurants is hard, y'all just don't want black folks to win. No, running a restaurant is hard. And I can tell that y'all is barely making it because you charging $30 for shrimp and grits. And shrimp and grits should be cheap. Grits is not that expensive, and the shrimp that you're using ain't that expensive either. The shrimp that you put in this food, it ain't from the Gulf. It ain't even Gulf shrimp. It's from the Indians. It's from the Indian Ocean. It's somewhere over in China or something. Y'all giving us China shrimp. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm still gonna eat it, but you ain't gonna be charging me no $32 for no China shrimp. Like, you can charge that for Gulf shrimp because them things is big. But you out here buying them across the... You ain't gonna be charging me 30 and then telling me that it's Gulf shrimp. This ain't no Gulf shrimp. So yeah, same thing with Candy. Let's talk about Candy because the girls was mad at my tweet and I don't give a damn. And I would tell Candy to her face, like, Candy had shared that she did this interview, and I want Candy to just shut up. I love Candy the house down boots. But Candy needs to shut up. Candy needs to shut up. Like, girl, Bravo told you, and I know this for a fact, they told you either you gonna be the friend of the show or we're gonna cut you to half. We're gonna cut you half. Candy Bird says that she knew it was time for the lead Real Housewives of Atlanta after Portia Williams and Phaedra Parks' dungeon scandal. So this is what she said.
Housewives, my name still end up on their show every other
Sure
week.
did. It popped up last Sunday. They say Shamia trying to be like you.
I was like, why do I keep getting dragged into the mess? Like,
And ain't getting no check. I know, girl. I be mad too.
I don't know.
When did you know your time was up on the show? Was there a season where it was like, okay, it's time for me to get off this show?
Oh, well, that season had the whole
with the dungeon, with the dragon with Portia?
When they said that I was taking people to a dungeon, that season.
You ready to go after that?
Yeah, I was kind of like, yeah, I was over it then. But then
She said she was over it then, but then she went on to do how many seasons after? What season did the dungeon scandal happen? Like, Candy, let's look it up. Candy dungeon scandal. When did this happen? This happened in season 9. What season did Candy leave? She went on to do 6 more seasons after that. So you knew it was time, but then before you left, or terms and conditions may apply, you did a whole dungeon tour. You did a whole dungeon tour after this. And I don't blame you. Girl, y'all gonna say this. Don't mess with the boss or you might get fired. Candy, you did 6 more seasons after that.
we stayed on for a few more years, and I would have to say
A few more years is
probably the last.
Hold on, a few more years is 2 or 3. To me, you cannot say you almost at a decade. You can't say a few more years, girl. Say what you saying. A few more years would be 2 or 3. If I ask you for a few of your gummy, girl, that's 2 or 3, maybe 4. You getting to the point we about to round up to 10 now. You can't say no few more years, girl. Them 6 years. That ain't no damn few. That ain't no damn few. That ain't no damn puppet. Like, you cannot say, few more years and it's 6 of them. Girl, that ain't no damn puppy. Them damn near 7 years, girl. What is you talking about?
Last 3 years of me being on the show, I kept saying to Ty, like, do you think we need to leave now? Like, what do you think? And we kept going back and forth about it. So on the year that I finally did say, yeah, I'm gonna step away and I'm not gonna come back. It was like I don't know. I feel like I had been feeling that way, but then it's like if you do something for so long, it's almost like a crutch. You kind of like scared to walk away from the crutch. It's like should I leave? Should I not? But then I took this attitude of all the women, well, not all of them, but a lot of them on our show have left. They came back. They done, came back.
Okay, I don't need to hear no more of this, but I'm going to say this. Candy's last season, production did not want her to come back because they wanted to bring back Portia. And at this time, Bravo did not have no big budget. They had to revamp with a little less coin, and they had to make some cuts. We have not heard about the housewives getting an increase in pay in years. The show was losing viewership even when Nene was on there. The show was losing viewership when they had all of the original cast. It started to go downhill. I think that also that the show kind of went downhill during this era of the Dungeon Store. It just became the dungeon situation. It just went downhill after that. But production had to make a choice. Yes, Candy is the longest running OG on there, but she's not bringing nothing. Candy, we was not finna watch another season of you and Todd fighting over a pickup truck and Mommy Dear's old lady game. We just did not care. Your spinoff show didn't even get renewed. Nobody cared about Biscuits or Bullets. Nobody cared about that. And I told you all years ago, and I'm gonna say this I'm gonna say this forever, that I believed once Candy left Housewives of Atlanta, those restaurants were going to be going too. And all of them are going. And I don't want to hear this excuse of, oh, the restaurants were hard. It was a lot going on, and she had to split them up after the divorce. And no, the restaurants were already going down. They were going down. I don't care about y'all saying Todd was mismanaging them things. Ain't no way in the hell you mismanaging my damn funds, my coin. Ain't no way in the hell. Y'all don't want to take no accountability when shit start going downhill. Well, Todd, no, we don't know what the hell. Ken ain't said nothing. Those restaurants went downhill because Candy was pinching every dollar and hiring folks who was not washing their hands. Candy, whoever, you can't name this restaurant after your folks and say, well, somebody else was running it. No, ma'am, this is on you. You were not hiring the right folks to run this restaurant, and they ran it into the ground. You had Don Juan in the background cooking at one of them restaurants. What's the name of it? The one that named after her son. They didn't have a cook. Don Juan was in there frying chicken. How's y'all out here? How this supposed to be Blaze Steakhouse, and y'all got the assistant around here cooking? What is going on? I'm telling y'all. I'm not saying that Candy is broke, but Candy has a lot of people to take. She has told you this. She's not making as much because Housewives is going, which is why you see her performing and doing these podcasts and other stuff. She got to bring in other income. It's no shade. Stuff is high for all of us. All of us. Her daughter is expensive as hell too. Like her daughter, she need to be doing her own stuff. She got her the show and stuff. She got to do the TikTok shop. She got to do all of it because, girl, stuff is expensive. And Candace taking care of her family. Like, look, when it is what it is. Like, she's taking care of her family. She's taking care of her mama. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, she got a lot of bills. And she's not making no money off of music. Them royalties are not paying like that. That's why you see a lot of your favorite artists going on tour back to back because streaming has destroyed that. They're not probably won't make no money off this. Oh, well, Beyonce said that they're not making no money off of streaming. Music is used as advertisement. That's it. I'm going to make this music and get y'all to come in and to buy into me so I can sell other stuff. Y'all bopping my music. Now I can be interviewed. Now I can be doing this and that. And maybe a TV show will pay for my stuff to play on an episode or in a movie or maybe in a commercial or something. That's where the money is at. The licensing. You're not making no money off of streaming. You having a verse or two in a song is not it's making you 2 cents. Have y'all not been paying attention to the actors and actresses who have had their checks post their check online? Me not scare my girl Alex because she said what's the name? But they post their checks since streaming. They're not making any money from these movies and TV shows being on Netflix and HBO and these streaming services. They're not making no money. It's not. Streaming is where it's at. But if you are an actor, you're not making no money off of it. I'm going to be honest. Some of the stuff I've had to, hey, let me see what else can help me bring in income. I'm doing more streaming now, more live streams. I'm being told, like looking at the analytics, hey, people really enjoy when you do live streams. The ad rates are higher. This is just me being honest. I make more money doing the live streams. Now, I used to did not do no content on Friday. Look at me right now doing live stream. I enjoy it. It's fun too. I enjoy doing it, but I do take my time off. Like, if I had more expenses, you probably would see me put out 2 or 3 videos every day, Monday through Friday. I took Thursday off, and I'm not gonna feel anything from it. But I feel good. I want to be in a place where I don't have to constantly work. I don't want to be in that. It's not fun. It is not fun to create content, to create anything, your creativity. It be tapped. So yes, Drew is making $20,000, $30,000 per episode, but she's spending a lot of money. Candy misses Housewives of Atlanta, and I wish she would just say that she missed the check. She missed the check was checking. The check was checking. So to these people who are saying, oh, like, y'all not seeing it, it's a lot of money, it's a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of money, but when you got a lot of bills, is it a lot of money? I'm telling you, the folks who really making the money and ain't worried about none of these folks is the folks who out here selling their stocks and buying money off their stocks alone because they not paying no damn taxes. But there's a finance joke that salary is for suckers because you get taxed higher when you get a salary. Neurosurgeon that's making $2-3 million a year is paying more in taxes than somebody, the CEO of a company, somebody who owns a company. They paying more in taxes. Yeah, you're getting $3 million, but you're getting taxed at what, almost 30%, versus somebody who making their money from stocks. They're not paying no taxes off of that, and they can borrow off their money. So it's so much stuff that we don't know about. I'm telling, this little bit of pissant money is not, it's not really doing much. Somebody sent a super chat. Thank you so much, Venus, the Tonys, the Love Meg, and it's not doing that much. It's not doing that much numbers. So why would they waste their time? Yeah, so I'm just, you're not going to tell me that Drew out here, I can look and tell. When folks be talking money and stuff, when you start talking about your pockets, my eyes automatically start counting stuff up and saying stuff is not making sense. I was talking to producer Kev today. We were talking about somebody that was claiming that they make $40,000, $50,000 off of TikTok. And I said, girl, I can look at the background and tell you that they're not making no $40,000, $50,000 a month. I'm just going to be completely honest. If somebody was making $40,000, $50,000 a month off of TikTok, you would be able to see it. When them white folks be in them big ass kitchens and have them you in the kitchen and the kitchen is kitchening, that's about $50,000 a month. Okay, when you see them folks and the kitchen is like a damn living room, that's when you making that type of money. Because the folks who are very loud, they're gonna tell you they making that money. They not only gonna tell you, they gonna show you, and they gonna let you see it. These folks are not making that type of money. Like, they're not making it. Like, girl, they're not getting those deals as well too. And even the folks who traveling a lot, some of the folks is doing that stuff with credit cards, Affirm, everything else. Try not to get caught up in that, because some of the folks don't be, if they 2 tires blast out in their car tomorrow, they won't be able to buy it. A lot of us can't. Unfortunately, without using a credit card and going to our savings, because stuff is expensive. I just want everybody to stop lying so we can really talk about how expensive stuff is and how it's all pressuring all of us, how it's like there's a foot on all of us. I'm just so tired of everybody lying. We can just be honest. This shit is getting on my nerve. I'm tired of spending money on groceries. I'm like, damn, do I really need to eat today? I'm like, God damn, I'm tired of eating. And also the folks who are tired from just working, that they don't have no choice but to spend money on something being delivered, because I've exhausted all of my energy to make money, and now I need to make me some food. I'm too tired. I don't feel like doing shit else. So yeah, girl, it might be tempting for me to spend $20 on a Chipotle burrito because I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of spending money. And y'all know how it is, especially if you are somewhat the breadwinner in your family. And I don't want to be one of the millionaires that is complaining, because the millionaires and the ballers, the basketball players, they've been going off the last couple of years. I'm so tired of hearing them talking about, well, $100 million ain't really $100 million after you get through paying taxes. Bro, I'm telling you, you don't need $300,000 cars. That'd be y'all issue. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, the more money that you're bringing in, and you don't need 3-4 cars, but y'all want us to see y'all wealth. Like, y'all want us to see. There's no reason for you to have no 2-3. Yes, you should. Yeah, if you mess with your mama, you should buy your mama a little modest house. If I had that type of money, y'all know if I'm out here, because Linda gonna have she probably wouldn't let me buy no house, because they already have their house is already paid off. But I would move my parents to Atlanta. Like, that's when I have some money, because I'm moving my mom and dad to Atlanta. Period. I'm moving them out of Tennessee. They're gonna have to get one of them. They won't be in Atlanta. They'll be in Lawrenceville, because I ain't got no money like that. They'll be in Lawrenceville. They're gonna be in the suburbs. Child. It's gonna be taking 45 minutes an hour to go see them, but they won't be in the city. But they'll be in Atlanta for me to touch, in the name of touch. But they'll be in Lawrenceville or Sugarloaf. Okay, they'll be somewhere, but they're gonna have a nice little house paid off. But that's when I feel like I have money. Y'all will know it. I'll be out here doing more philanthropy work too. I'll be out here doing more like scholarships and all that other stuff. But I'm maybe a bigger aquarium. Now that's when y'all know if I have an aquarium in the house, I'm not gonna in the cabinet. I just want an aquarium in the cabinet. I want a big aquarium. I'm so sorry. It got me. But yeah, I don't want to hear no basketball player who got $100 million over the course of 5 years try to explain to me that $100 million over the course of 5 years is not a lot of money. Yeah, because y'all trying to live double that. You don't want to live like a person who's making $50 million. You want to live like a person who's making $200 million. That's y'all issue. That y'all want everything to be showcased, and then you end up going broke. You ain't gonna catch me in that. I already did that in my 20s. I already did that. I already burnt through a $15,000, $20,000 Citibank card when I was 19. I'll never do no shit like that ever again. I don't know how the hell I ran through. I think it was 10,000. It might have been 10,000. I ran through $10,000 in a month on the credit card. Child, never again. Never again. I was like 19, 20. Child, no. But I don't want to hear y'all complain about no $100 million. Y'all need to stop buying all this stupid stuff. And Shaq was on the news. He wasn't in the news. Shaq was getting lashings too, because Shaq said that his kids have to have 2-3 degrees before they can touch his cheese. Somebody said, girl, I'm finna pull it up because they was whacking him down. I have to put it up because they was whacking Shaq. And I know for a fact, because I know somebody who Shaq, one of his sugar babies, I'm cool with one of their friends. Shaquille O'Neal says,
the son, $250 million, right? So I didn't think nothing of it because it's a rich family. So I go in the locker room one day to shoot, and this kid's on his knees. In order to touch daddy's cheese, you got to have 3 degrees.
Bro buying pussy, but his son got to work $1. Shaq be throwing coin, just throwing coin to, if you short and you petite and you light skinned, Shaq gonna spend some bread. And if you under 30, preferably 25, Shaq gonna spend some money. Like you buying the hell out of coochie, buying the hell out of it. Like girl, you can take care of your kids. Talking about some 3 degrees. The girls you smashed ain't got 3 working brain cells. You still are here paying it. Please go sit down. Please go sit down. Speaking of, Saucy Santana did a interview with the Mad Hatter, and he was talking about how much money he makes. Santana, I'm not believing for a second that you out here making that much money. I'm in pocket watching mode.
It's just my finances.
I'm in pocket watching mode. Since y'all want to talk about it, let's talk about the order. Saucy Santana was doing a interview with the Mad Hatter. Let me show you. Let me show you. We outside. We get tricked on. I'm out the country. I ain't got these niggas. And I believe there's some people who's tricking on Miss Santana. I believe some folks tricking on Santana. I believe that. But Santana, girl, let's be serious. Like, you not making that type of money. Like, all them fake ass purses, take them back. Y'all remember Carisha? Santana, all them big fake ass bags, take them back. Santana, the way you be begging on Christmas Eve on TikTok, shut the hell up. The way you be on Christmas Eve, Christmas morning, you out here talking about donate. You said you're going to donate. You on TikTok begging. Shut up. All y'all be begging. Dre Baby was talking about he made what, $40,000 on TikTok? I don't believe that shit either. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And you know what? Y'all should be making 100,000 because every time we turn around, y'all on TikTok asking for money. Y'all be on there 12 hours a day. Dre Baby said he went to sleep and woke up and was dreaming about asking folks for money. Like that's how bad it is. Like these folk, y'all, you're a victim. Like this is what Dre.
Y'all, I think I'm about to take a break from TikTok. And I know y'all tired of getting people, quote unquote, begging. Bitch, I'm sleep like this. I woke up like galaxies, triples, on doubles, doubles, go, go, go. I gotta take a break. Y'all, I think I'm about to.
It's my finances. Like the budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every, just my finances.
And you want me to believe that these people are making $40,000, $50,000 a month, and they have to be online as much as they are. I will set it up to the point that, hey, I'm making $50,000 a month. Maybe I work every other month. See how sense that makes? Like, hey, if you making, let's do the math. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Because we in pocket watching mode. If you making $40,000 a month over the course of 12 months, that's almost $500,000. That's $500,000 a year. Okay, that means that you're making $500,000 a year. If you're making $500,000 a year, you should not be on TikTok begging. I am so sorry. You need to cut your expenses. If you are able to bring in $500,000 a year, you need to be out here getting major deduction. You need to, hey, that means if you're making that type of money, you got a driver. You're not even driving. Y'all don't even have a damn car. What? Y'all need to downsize. That's actually what I've been doing. That's actually what I'm doing. Like, honey, I can't remember her name. It was a YouTuber. She whacked all of us. She said, girl, is the revolution gonna be promoted through Patreon? She ate us up. I can't think of her name. Then she unfollowed all of us. She said, will the revolution be televised through Patreon? Girl, she did a video. She whacked all of us. She whacked all of And you know what she made me think? If I have to sell merchandise, if I have to say yes to every advertisement, every little thing, I need to downsize. I'm not, Fab Socialism, she chewed us, Fab Socialism chewed on our wigs, child. She was lashing. Girl, she chewed on our wigs. Fab Socialism, she chewed on our wig. I don't know where she at, but shout out to her. She did unfollow all of us, child, on Instagram. I liked her. Where is she at? Where is Fab Socialism at? Is she still doing content? Oh, no, I don't think she's on there no more. She's not on YouTube, but she's naming herself something else. Where is Fab Socialism at? Oh, no, I don't think she's on YouTube no more. Oh, I didn't know that. But she chewed on us. And she said, if you got to sell merchandise and bags and shirts and all that, and you got to sell all of this just to make it. Maybe you need to cut some of your expenses. I said, you know what, you're right. You're right. Like, and I've made some decisions. I said, I'm not going to be out here selling no merchandise. I'm not going to be out here saying yes to every advertisement. I've just never been that to begin with. Yeah, I can downsize a little bit. I would love to pay somebody to edit my videos. I would love to pay somebody to edit. But if I pay an editor, that's going to take out a nice chunk of change out of my pocket. And I can't afford one. Like to live where I'm at now, I could not pay a full-time editor to do that. I'm not at that level yet. There are some YouTubers who can that maybe put out 2 videos a day, 2 videos a month because they get so many views that they don't have to do content that often. But even some of your other favorite creators, they got 5, 6 YouTube channels, and they got to do streams here. They got to do YouTube videos here. They got to do that. They got to, because they got to bring in their money. Like they got a lot of expenses. They have to pay somebody to do this. They got to do that. So she's responsible for the end of the Puchin hoodies. Well, yes. And then, you know, if you want to, they're still on there. Well, the hoodies are not there anymore, but there's some stuff, but I don't advertise, man. It's still on there. I haven't taken the shop down. It's still on kingareach.com. But I'm just not going to be out here doing every little thing to make some money. I'm comfortable. I feel like I produce enough content between here and Patreon that, yeah, there's some other projects and stuff that I want to do for fun. In the Middle is one of those that I do for fun. We don't make any money from In the Middle. We enjoy doing that. I also want to introduce another queer podcast and do that, which is going to cost me some money to do that. But I'm glad I'm in a place to be able to take some of my residual income and to invest in other projects, because we revamping In the Middle. All of us are, you know, committed to taking it to the next level, and that's going to take some money. So, you know, like I've been able to invest in other folks who helping me. Shout out to Kevin, I appreciate him helping me get my content and stuff where it needs to be. So it's not no easy like task, but stuff is expensive. But y'all, you not telling me that you making $400,000 a year and you got to be doing TikTok lives every day. If you got to do that, you come talk to me. I'll help you find it out. Because girl, you can live a better life with half of that. Like, it's not making sense. And I guarantee y'all ain't paying no taxes. I guarantee y'all ain't got no financial advisor. That's something that's gonna get some folks caught up. Child, I know I'm gonna be telling Uncle Sam in the next few weeks, hey sister, this and the third happened, and I want my VA benefits, period. So I just want everybody to be honest. Girl, y'all ain't out here making this money. Who else? I was talking about, we got on Drew Sidora. We talked about her finances. Then we moved to Ricky Ross. Officer Ricky. So while we on it, because we on pocket watching mode, Officer Ricky, they found him they found Officer Ricky down to the they found Officer Ricky down to the Delta flying commercial. Rick Ross speaks out after he went viral for flying commercial. This is Officer Ricky Bobby here. Sitting, he got the hoodie on in the summertime. Child, Officer Ricky, you was a big boy. Ain't no way in the hell you wearing no damn hoodie. Yeah, you ain't lost that much weight. So they found Officer Ricky, and this is what he had to say.
For the ones who want to know where my jet at, I obviously didn't get the memo. It's being updated with Starlink. You know what Starlink is? Yeah, that's the $500,000 Wi-Fi. Yeah. That's where my jet at.
Just my
and I chose to fly commercial to Colombia to go party with Trick Daddy and Ball Greasy at the Escape the States vibe. And that was a hell of a vibe. I had an amazing time when I was leaving.
Baby, when I tell you, he done sprayed that blue sheen in his beard. I know he recorded this video about 10, 15 times. I know he recorded this video 10, 15. No, this ain't good enough. I got to do it again. Going to Colombia.
That hoodie was low. Rose did it big. The boat. And y'all better stop worrying about what rich niggas doing. Shit, if I send my jet to go pick my mom up and I fly, motherfucking come.
Let me tell y'all something. Them jet prices, Rick, can I say something? Rick Ross be having his house on Airbnb. Like, I'm so sorry. If you got to have your house on Airbnb, you got to have your car on Turo. You got to, rent your cars out. And folks tell that's me making money off my money because I can write that off. You don't have to have it. You can just not have it and actually keep that money. Why are you adding extra stress on yourself? I told my mom and dad, if something, God forbid, my mom and dad, leave before me, I'm not keeping my parents' house. I'm so sorry. Y'all can keep that little Twitter tweets and shit on Instagram. Y'all sold y'all grandmama house. You damn right, because I don't want the stress. I don't live in the city of Memphis. I'm not keeping no damn house. It's a lot of stuff that goes into that. I'm not turning the house into to any of that. I do not want the stress. A house is an asset. It absolutely is. But I'm not going to be driving back and forth to Memphis, making sure the house, I don't want that stress. Sometimes it's about me up here. I want to be mentally okay. I don't want to be stressed out about the taxes. I got to make sure folks ain't coming to knock the house over and folks ain't staying. Because who going to live in the house? Who going to live in the house? Like, maybe that'll be a situation, but I let such and such live in the house. They don't take care of it. I got to pay property taxes. I got to make sure you ain't tearing the house up. No. You going to ban me? Ban. I already have a house. I need to make sure that this one right here straight. I have a friend who father sadly passed away this week. He lives in New York. My condolences to him and his family. His father passed away, and his father had a lot of land in Mississippi, and they're trying to figure that out. He was like, hey, he shared that my father's passed away, and now I'm inheriting this house and this land, and I can't even afford a house. So people have to figure that out. Like, it's a lot of stress run a house because something happens, you're responsible for it. I just got a quote because my floor on my floor, I said my floor on my floor. There's a section in my kitchen that squeaks really, really bad, and it's annoying. And now that I have my aquarium over there, and I'm walking in that area more, it bothers me. So I got a quote of how much it was going to cost to fix some of the squeaks. That man told me $1,200. It's not no structural issue. It's just a noise that is annoying. $1,200. $1,200. I don't want to spend no $1,200. And I got other stuff I'm worried about. Because somebody about to go to court real quick. That's another $5,000 I got to spend. My finances.
Just my finances.
So it's money to be spent on maintaining these things, and people do not understand that. I don't want that stress. Had it been me and my brother, I'll let my brother take care of it. And if it was some trouble, I'll argue with him back and forth. But since it's just me, I'm gonna do my best. But I don't want no stress. And even if I have a house after I pass and go, and somebody wants to like the people who I leave my house to, they can do whatever they want to with the house. You want to sell it, you can sell it. You can do it. Just do whatever you need to do. But I'm not finna be. Y'all ain't finna. Soul food didn't move me that much. Okay, because I'm like hungry. Like y'all asking me to borrow money every other day. Y'all asking me to borrow money. And ain't y'all grandmamas, our grandmamas ain't the grandmama the baby. The grandmamas ain't got no money in the box fan no more. Yeah. Neither house like girl, Uncle Terry Joe or whatever ain't got the house the money in the box fan no more. And that little money ain't finna do shit. Like, and you got family members doing all type. You don't know what type of stuff these folks be doing. Sometimes these folks be refinancing their house. Sometimes these folks be leaving you with debt. Like debt down to the house down boots. Like, girl, like being house poor is a thing. Because some of these folks, including myself, have gotten these home loans with a very good interest rate. I think my interest rate was like 3 something. Girl, I ain't going no damn where. Interest rate was 6%. I'm not moving. I'm not joking. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Like I will be having to be like Dre Baby making $50,000 a month for me to be out here like, hey girl, I'm actually good with this house. Like them the only folks who should be buying a house right now. Interest rate 6-7%, absolutely not. And all of the houses are overpriced. You can't even buy a starter home no more. What is a starter home? A starter home is a townhome now. You buy a house, these folks want what, 400,000, 500 for this? Are you out of your mind for this? And I gotta pay 6% interest? And I gotta give you 20, 30% down? Where am I getting this money from? Ain't enough of y'all order no DoorDash, and DoorDash ain't paying. Now, I actually wish if I went back in time, I would have probably bought me a house instead of a townhome, because I actually am now in a place where I wouldn't mind having a little backyard, like a big backyard and a front, and I wouldn't mind doing that. But I had to grow up here first. I had to grow up here mentally. So now I'm like, I wouldn't mind. But several years ago, I was like, girl, I'm not doing all that. I'm a bachelor. I'm not doing all that. But now I'm kind of like in my daddy mode. So I wouldn't mind doing some of this stuff. But yeah, houses are expensive. Like, girl, do what you got to do, survive. Rick Rose, I don't believe Rick Ross has enough money to be flying no private jet everywhere. Fuel prices are expensive. Rick Ross is okay, but he makes money off of people being signed to his label and him pimping them out. I don't think nobody's signed to him no more. And again, music streaming is not making no money. That's why he do them car shows and other stuff. That big mansion that he got is in the middle of nowhere in Georgia. Like, yeah, the house is cheaper, the mansion is cheaper, but you're not bringing in the money you used to. Like, it's nothing wrong with flying commercial. Yeah, I fly commercial, and folks be dragging me. They said, Justin, you ain't got no passport for what? I have not had the money, or have wanted to spend the money to spend no $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on no vacation. I ain't got to that point yet. Y'all really be, hey girl, I'm gonna spend $3,000 to go to Puerto Rico. I just ain't got there yet. Now I'm thinking about it, but y'all be spending money to go out of town, and you still got to pay your rent and mortgage. So you mean tell you going traveling somewhere else, and you still got to pay your mortgage, and you still got to pay your rent? I don't know about. Girl, what you mean? I still gotta pay that shit. I need to be getting all my mortgage out of this. I need to get all of my mortgage out of this house. What you mean? Girl, I gotta go spend $3,000. That can go to my mortgage. What are you talking about? Like, I'm gonna sit in here. I'm gonna have vacation at my house. Girl, and you know what? It's no shade. And folks be screaming, I say this. But I have set up my house to make it feel like it's a vacation for me. I want to go see the beach. I got the beach right in my living room. I got clownfish. I got snails, hermit crabs, the beach right here. I can go wash dishes and watch the beach. Child, right here. I go touch some sand. I can go touch some sand a little bit. I got the beach right here. Holiday, I got the bike right here. So, I want to go sit on the rooftop. I can go sit on the rooftop. Period. I want to go sit in the sun. I go sit on the sun. Nobody's watching me. Nobody can see me on my rooftop. That's how I want my life. I ain't trying to. Sometimes folks be going on vacation to escape the hell they are in. And I don't need to escape it because I'm not in no hell. But I will eventually get a passport. Shout out to the folks who do travel because they enjoy it, but it just don't really do nothing for me. I did have a good time going to Houston. So yeah, somebody said $2,000 on Puerto Rico. I don't know. The way I was looking at Puerto Rico a couple years ago, I was like, girl, this shit is high as hell. What is going on? I don't know. Maybe that'll move. But I'm also somebody. I spend about $400-500 on some food at a restaurant. I'm not even lying. When it comes to food, there's some stuff that I'm gonna eat good. I'm gonna eat good. I'm gonna eat some food, child. One thing about it. But yeah, food and my aquarium starting to suck up a little of my money. I'm like, okay, I gotta sit down. But yeah, I just like really, really good food. I got a steakhouse. This is my favorite steakhouse in Atlanta called Marcel. You in Atlanta, go check it out. It's called Marcel. Their steak is so good. I took my family. I took my dad for his birthday, I think for his 70th birthday. And I went somewhere. I went 2 or 3 more times. But it's a really nice restaurant. It's really good. And the check do run up. It's about $200 per person. But Puerto Rico, I don't know. I do want to go to the islands. I do want to do some stuff. I wouldn't mind. But we'll see. Maybe one day I'll get a passport. Eventually I will. Yeah, Marcel is high. Black folk love to add the S on the end, but Marcel is high as hell. Okay. And another place I took my parents for my mother's birthday. We went to some steakhouse. Oh my gosh, it's over. I can't think. For my mama's birthday, I think I checked was $700. It was, how many was it? 4 of us. I checked with $400. I mean, no, it was, you would think with $400. No, I checked with like 7. And Kermit was saying, how much is it? I said, would you calm down? He calm. Where your mama at? Okay. He asking me how much the check is. Girl, don't worry about it. This is my birthday. We'll talk about it later. Don't embarrass me in front of these good folk. Don't embarrass me in front of these black folk. It was black folks, and then come to find out the black folks sitting next to me actually recognized me from YouTube. So funny. You never know where the J's be at. But yeah, that was for my mom's birthday. We don't do that all the time. But it was 700, close to 8. So, and our service was really good. So, but the food was delicious. It was a good experience. My mother got a chance to experience a restaurant that she never even heard of in Memphis. So I wanted her to have that moment. But Officer Ricky talking about this, it's okay you flew commercial. I don't believe that the Officer Ricky is telling the truth with this. I think that he flew commercial because that's what it was giving. Obviously, he didn't want nobody to see it. If you were confident, you just say, "Hey, I'm flying commercial." Where is his team at? He at the airport. Nobody's with him. Where is your team at? Even if you are flying commercial, where is your whole team at? I'm not understanding that. You are Rick Ross. Why don't you have security with you? Like, it's okay you flew commercial. There's people, a lot of folks should be flying commercial. There's no reason for y'all to be putting all the jet fuel in the sky for us to inhale. Taylor Swift, hello, we talking to you. What's wrong with Delta? Did you get your team to help you out? He don't have money. Like, it's just something is nefarious going on. You can tell the cadence of him speaking about this. He pissed off because they clocked his T.
Mercy, that's what I do for mama. If I send a jet to go drop off, I walk for mama. Just so
But you're going to see the Colombian women's. Rick Ross, child, hang it up. Just hang it up. And you're gonna have us defending the white boy. It's okay, Officer Ricky. We don't know. We know you ain't have. We know you ain't have it, and it's okay. A lot of us don't have. We can relate. Where is the 9 to 5 music? I am not my hair. Like, where is the 9 to 5 working class music? Bring that back. I can't keep listening to y'all and these lifestyles that y'all living. Like, why y'all need to go back to line like Beyonce did? She's like, I just got off work. Beyonce really. I just quit my job. Hello. Beyonce really got that song and said, I just quit my job. You did what, B? I just quit my job. Well, no. Girl, okay, sister. We're gonna let you have that. But yeah, bring back working class music. Somebody said Vince Staples. Okay, he did release the album. I'm about to check. I like Vince Staples and his Gap. He's so handsome. Look handsome self. Officer Ricky, it's okay. I'm a walk for mama. Shut the hell up. Since we still on pocket watching, let's talk about Tracy Morgan. Because I got some lashes for him too. Because Tracy Morgan, child, baby, if it wasn't for this accident, Tracy Morgan would be out here needing some help with his finances too, child. Tracy Morgan, ever since he didn't got out that accident and won that lawsuit settlement, he didn't forget that he used to sell dime bags and stuff. Like, this was so, like, these folks so out of touch. This is what Tracy Morgan had to say.
In school, I talked too much.
No.
I was excessive talking.
You know who gave you that voice?
They told me I did mischief.
No.
In school. Mischief.
I don't think they know they didn't understand you.
Right.
You had a sense of humor.
And whoever did your hair had a sense of humor too.
And they couldn't control that. Because God gave that to you.
Nope. And now look at, I'm getting paid for mischief.
And they still making minimum wage.
No.
Tracy Morgan, he about 60 years old and his teeth about 2 years old. I'm not finding minimum wage jokes funny. In this climate, I don't find it funny at all. I think the white boy was nervous laughing. I don't know where he's from. He looked like some twink. But Tracy Morgan was getting a lot of backlash for this, rightfully so. In this economy, with all this going on, you making fun of teachers, and you're this old, having smoke for non-existent teachers in your mind that told you that made you feel some type of way when you was young. Let that go. I had teachers who were mean to me too, like a couple of them, but they didn't take over. Like, they didn't. A lot of the other teachers that I had that looked out for me, there are some good teachers out here. There are a lot of good teachers. I have very, very good memories of the teachers who did me right. There's one teacher named Mr. Wolf. Child, I need to find him one day because he failed me twice and paddled me because I was talking in class. I was like, you ain't got the right to be hitting me. But there are some teachers who really looked out for me. And I remember their names to this day. I still can describe them. My algebra and geometry teacher, Mr. Fleming, Miss Luvinia Hammond, a very beautiful woman who just taught me about Black writers. It's my first time hearing about so many different Black writers. I didn't know about all these people. Who else is it? Oh, child, it was one. She was the majorette person. She was the homophobic fool. Child, I hope I will never run into her. But to have this, they still making minimum wage. First of all, teachers do not make minimum wage, but the fact that you are saying that their pay is that low that you consider minimum wage just shows how out of touch you are. That to me, it does not matter the job, it matters how much money you make. And I hate that we associate those things together because somebody who's making not that much money deserve, like, what? Some of you actors and actresses do not deserve the money y'all be getting. Like, you are too grown to be out here and they making minimum wage. Looking like one of his eyes about to roll right out of his eye. They making minimum wage. Look at this shit. And Tracy Morgan, he should be thanking the old gods and the new gods. Cause baby, girl, you did not, we already got enough professional tap dancers. Like, you were not that funny. We're not giving Tracy Morgan his own comedy show. You was, when the white folks dress up for Halloween, they had you dress up as Scooby-Doo and you let them do it. That's the type of black comedy you do. Okay? You that brother. Okay? I'm playing Daphne, I'm playing Freddie, I'm playing the high one. You gonna play the dog. That's the type of comedy your ass was doing. Okay, you were not even funny enough to play. I'm gonna play the black Freddie. You're not even that funny. You playing the dog. You are the damn donkey. You've been the donkey on Saturday Night Live since you've been on there. You're not good enough to be on them other folks like Eddie Murphy. You're not funny enough to be Eddie Murphy. You're not even funny enough to be Kevin Hart. And all that comedy is the same. It's just different generation. You are the dog. That's your comedy. Like Roof. You the dog. You the dog. That's your comedy. So you will be over here looking like damn the Cookie Monster with no damn cookies. And he got all this jewelry on. Like it. Get Aunt Deborah off my TV. Get Big Deborah off my TV because he about to piss me off. Get Deborah off my Hustle Man. What do y'all say Hustle Man funny? I don't remember this. He played Hustle Man. I don't know nothing about that. And I'm not going to downtown Atlanta either. Child, I've had enough. Enough of them. Let's move on. We done talking about that. Are we done with pocket watching? It seems like y'all like me talk about pocket watching. Let's get into some. Oh, he played Hustle Man on Martin. Oh.
He's a knitter! Knitter!
Hustle Man, I'm gonna be quiet because I had a comment. Let's move on. This big Tigger situation, girl, you better watch your back. This is a lot. I love that verse. Can we just talk about Megan? I'm gonna bring up Megan every time. Like every time. My girl said, girl, you better watch your back. Damn, bitch, it's been 4 years. Worry about your man, your kid. My girl ate that verse up. My girl said, damn, Megan was over. She said, I know she felt that, damn, bitch, it's been 4 years. Worry about your man, your kid. Your life will be boring. You still reminiscing about what we did. She said, I ain't worried about the bitty bitch link up. Y'all earned that some shit she said. Y'all know I don't know the words. Hey, ain't got no T on me. This she TMZ. Hey! Megan Thee Stallion. Period. Konnichiwa. Okay, let's get into some serious stuff. Let me see if Atlanta Journal-Constitution let me read this article without trying to get, girl. They said, hey, girl, you're going to have to sign in and give us $5. Well, no, won't be doing that. If TMZ ain't charging us no money, y'all don't need to be charging us no money either. So, yeah. Now, this is kind of serious. I hate to end on a serious one. Well, we ain't going to end on this one. We're going to talk some more stuff. But let's be serious for a little minute. Let's put our serious caps on. Big Tigger's wife injury sparks police investigation, and he's the suspect. Oh my God! Big Tigger tells CMZ over the past several days there has been significant public discussion and speculation regarding my personal life. I think this was a statement. I don't think he's told TMZ this. He went on. I understand this can happen when you are a public figure. Matter of fact, let me just play what he said. Because his wife posted a video. She posted a video, and this is graphic. It's a little graphic. I'm giving folks a warning now before we play it. We're going to be talking about domestic violence and all that. Just giving a warning, trigger warning, all of that. So I'm going to play a little bit of the video. So this is what the wife played on. She posted on social media. Someone asked my husband why my face happens. So this is what Tigger had to say in response.
Good morning, Atlanta. I'm extremely privileged to be here this morning, back at work. Over the past several days, there's been significant public discussion and speculation regarding my personal life. I understand this can happen being a public person. I've been doing radio now 32 years and television for 29. I appreciate, first and foremost, the support and concern that so many people have shown. I want to say categorically, these allegations and accusations that have been circulating about me are false, untrue, not happening, didn't happen. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact of these last few days or this last week. I hope you accept my apology. Out of respect for everyone involved, I ask for grace, privacy, and restraint as my family navigates this difficult moment. For more than 30 years, I've had the privilege of serving this in many communities through music, entertainment, and connection. I remain grateful for the trust so many of you have placed in me throughout that journey, and I intend to continue living and leading in that manner worthy of that trust. And to all the people who have either quietly or loudly stood up and stood 10 toes for me, I appreciate it. For the people who have reached out to check on me, I appreciate you. No name dropping necessary. You know who you are. Good morning.
This is a whole bunch of nothing. So I'm guessing his wife has accused him of having a relationship or an affair with his co-host. There's no apology. I'm so many questions. What happened? I'm so sorry. There is no way that a woman can come on and post a video. The fact that a woman can come online and post a video of and making it seem, suggesting that this man may have put his hands on her and he's still able to go into the damn thing. He should never been allowed to come back to work until we get this figured out. Like, we're going to work this out. No, ma'am. This is now a public discussion. Your wife is making accusations and she's suggesting that you did this. I'm so sorry. Y'all got to fight or whatever. You don't need to be at work until you figure this out. I don't want you on the damn radio show. That should have been an executive decision. Yeah, he apologized to everyone and his wife. And I think the reason why he did is because he does not want to be, that can be used against him. Because what are you apologizing for? That you're admitting to doing something wrong. Again, going to court is not about necessarily if you did it or not. It's can you prove that you did it? I need folks to understand that it's not about whether you did it or not. It's can we prove that you did these things? So he's not going to do anything to admit that he is guilty. He's not going to say anything. I'd rather for him not to say shit. But there is no statement. There's no camera. baby, if somebody would accuse me of something like this, and I know I didn't do it, I will be going off saying I ain't did none of that stuff. The fact that he's being very calculated in this lets me know that something happened. You may be able to argue that it was a heat in the moment, a heat in passion, and y'all were fighting or whatever. Absolutely no. You do not need to be on here talking about any of this stuff. And the only reason why he apologized to his co-host so it can make him seem like that he's a sound man and that he can do no wrong. This is all about the public perception of him. And he already has men out here defending him. The Breakfast Club is already giving lashings to the wife because she released a statement and said that she's not accusing him of the things. She's not saying that he's an abuser or what have you. That did catch me off guard because you posted this on social media and now you're saying that, hey, I'm not saying he's these things. I'm going to let it play out. She could very well be following legal advice as well. Like, hey, you probably got to clean this up a little bit because they're going to paint you out to be trying to get back at him. It's not looking good for you. Like, he may have did this, but they're going to argue that you were being malicious or you were trying to get back at him. You're trying to make him lose something. So I'm so sorry. Why would she need to post? What happened to her eye? Just say what happened to her eye. The fact that you can't say, hey, I don't know what happened. You should have got on there like Funky did with Tamar. I don't know. I don't know how, and not to laugh at this, but this is very serious. I would have said, I don't know what happened with my wife's eye. I know I didn't do anything to that, but y'all gonna figure it out. We gonna come. Y'all know I'm not doing that. This calculated, absolutely. The moment you start being calculated like this tells me that there's something up. I'm so sorry. Because what happened to her eye? It's not that she's just saying stuff. We also see it. And then she's moving the braids, but all of this was a lot. And it's kind of, I'm feeling like when people say, oh, this is not our business. Yes, it is our business because this is a public figure and people listen to his rate. If you've been accused of domestic violence, it is public business. I'm so sorry. If I'm supporting you and I'm doing all this, I need to know. So I cannot support you. Because if I go to an event and you are the DJ or you doing the meet and greet, hell no, I don't want to be next to your ass. Absolutely not. Yeah, it's like it is our business because you're in the public. You just named why. You make money off of us supporting you. You not no damn Sprite. Like you don't work for no damn Coca-Cola and you just get fired and you take a little severance package. No, you can take this somewhere else. Your name is your brand, and now it's associated with this. I'm not supporting no person that's being accused of domestic. No, ma'am. We cutting you off until we figure out. Y'all go figure this out. Because I guarantee you they got the argument is going to be that they got to fighting and that she hit him. We've heard this story before. Oh, she hit him. Absolutely not. Something is missing from it. And him coming here, good morning, Atlanta. And out of the 20 years, why is you reading off your damn resume? I don't give a damn if you've been working for Frank Ski for 50 years. Why is you reading? This ain't damn LinkedIn. Why is you giving us a read down on your resume like you're going to take a new position? No, tell us what's going on. Tell us what the tea is. Hey, my wife, maybe you can't say what it is because it's going to make you look guilty, but I don't need you read no damn resume down to me. We know what the hell your ass is doing. We're not worried about the resume. We worried about the time frame of your wife having this knot on her head. That's what we worried about. We're not worried about how long you've been out here telling knock jokes on V103. The only resume I'm interested in is how did your wife get to where she is at? That's what I'm concerned about. All the other stuff is unnecessary. Like, I want to know how that happened. And if you don't have no answer, talk to the court and let the paperwork come out, and then we figure out. But I don't care about your resume. Like, the lady is off. She's always making false claims about somebody hitting her. Now there was some conversation because they were quick to remind folks that she left her son or something in the car seat or something while she went to the casino, or something else happened about some child. I don't know all of that. I don't know that woman. All I know is she right now, currently, she came to with a knot on her head, and we need to know what happened. Because it's, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot going on. How old is the missing baby? This is the first time I've ever heard about the missing baby. But the missing baby and missing what's name don't mean that she didn't get hit. So, yeah, that's a separate thing. But I don't know. She got it on her head. Like, how did it happen? And you can just say how it happened. Like, hey, I found out that such and such, and that's what. But the missing child is one thing, but how did this happen? I'm not going to say that she do. I don't want to jump to what's name, because you can do something and still be a victim of domestic violence. So I don't know. I don't know anything about that whole situation, and I don't want to talk about that too much. I did hear some of it, but I ain't want to dive. It was already too much already. The baby is 17. What y'all? I don't know them. I have to do some research on it. Probably. We'll see. Yeah, but we need to figure out. Like, it needs to be. Both things need to be investigated. Both things. Yeah, I hope she figures it out though. Yeah, I'm gonna make asking for ref. I don't know anything either. So, yeah. What else is going on? I think that was about it. I hate to end on this. I hate to end on this situation. Oh, child, now I start going through my. I'm glad I ain't go through nothing else bad, child. Yeah, it was on the news. She left her baby in the car while she go gamble for over 8 hours. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did hear about that. I miss your mental health check-ins. Oh, I'm gonna do a King of Reeds video next week then. I'll do a King of Reeds video. No lashing for Diva Diggs. What else is Stefon Diggs been in the news for something else? Oh, we talked about him last week though. The girls was calling him a punk the other day though. Because the picture. He looked kind of cute in this picture. I like his stance. Y'all know I'm always gonna love a waistband. They were saying he was a punk. He got his purse on, all this stuff. You know, I don't know. I really don't. Stefon Diggs can fall off the cliff of the earth. I would not care. I'm sick on him and Cardi B, to be honest, child. You gonna have to ask Cardi B about it. I don't know what we are this week, girl. The way you was shading her ass after y'all broke up after the Super Bowl. I'm in my go-yard bag. It's giving gangsta leashes. I told somebody they need to dress up like I told this guy he needs to dress up like Riley when he had that purse in a skirt. Like, because he likes to wear a purse. I said, you should dress up like Riley for Halloween. So no, I'm gonna dress up like what's the name? No, you need to dress up like Riley with your purse and your skirt. I'll be here for it because he's so animated. Hold on, what's going on? Hold on, what? This was just reported. The NFL closed out its review of the matter involving Stefon Diggs and his former chef. It said that there was insufficient evidence to support a finding of a personal conduct policy violation. This is what y'all talking about? Well, this is just what Kevin don't like Stefon Diggs. No way. I They already traded him, so he's. I mean, what are we talking about this for? They already traded him. They got a new football player. From what T had told me, y'all know T love football. They traded him for somebody else. They said they've been ready to get rid of Stefon Diggs, so they got somebody else. So I don't know. Of course, the NFL said, "Hey, girl, they ain't find nothing. We ain't found nothing." So he a free agent. Okay. Oh, he's a free agent. What that mean? He finna go smash some more Latinas in that haunted hoochie house. What did I call that house last week? You know what? So the NFL ended their investigation, so now he can sign a new team. I think that's probably why he's still with Cardi B to finish with the PR. Hey, Steph, is Cardi gonna get a ring? I got to get my ring first. Cardi B signed on. She probably signed on for another 6 months of lending him some social capital. She's gonna be right back. She's gonna be right back. Right back to the. Okay. Won't face NFL. I mean, when does the NFL ever punish folks? So I'm not taking the NFL's word for it. Child, what? She's gonna be right there to the Super Bowl again for another loss. Yeah, I think we done talk about Gangsta-licious, Stefon Diggs, him in the little bit ass braids. Is there anything else that y'all want me to give lashings to? Ooh, girl, we've been on here 2 hours. My throat getting tired. I'm ready for the real celebrities to come back. I'm ready for the real celebrities to come back too. I can't help the way that I feel. See, I don't know why are these songs in my head. Baby, what's the name of the song? I can't help the way that I feel. What? All the way down, may you make my love go now. What was she saying? I want to hear that song, y'all. And can't have the way love come. Okay, so I said love up and down. I want to hear that. Somebody say where I got this hat from. Hey, I got this hat from Urban Outfitters. I got it from Urban Outfitters. I've been wanting this hat for a minute. Love come down, and you ever love come down. I'm listening to that. I'm gonna make me when this song come out. Justin, do you don't ever know the lyrics? I don't. My mouth just be getting tongue tied, so I just. You ain't. I don't be knowing the lyrics. Not too much on me.
No, finish it. Keep it going.
Not too much on me. Kevin, get off my phone. Kevin, get off my phone. Talking about this is Stefon.
I like it. Hey, get up. Go over there. Let me see it.
Y'all ain't right.
Hey, here, put this on with it.
Y'all ain't right. Put this on. Oh, you know what?
Go on, girl, put it on.
And Carter gonna put it on. She gonna put it right on. And did. She gonna put it right back on, child. She better for the next Latina and a white woman put it on, child. Kevin, get this off my phone. Get this off my phone.
Brenda, come on, put your hand.
Good night. Good night, big wine.
Good night, big one. Okay, I knew it was the reason I wasn't following your ass.
Oh my gosh. Somebody said, what did anybody go and see Scary Movie 6? I told y'all it was gonna be trash. Y'all didn't believe me, child. They said it went aluminum foil. Did y'all see it already? Girl, I knew I wasn't going to see it. Did y'all see? What y'all think? What y'all thoughts is? Tell us in the comment. You saw it last night. Girl, I just don't think they funny. I don't think. And we're not sensitive. I don't think we're not a sensitive generation. We're just like, hey, girl, it's got to make more sense. Like you're not doing no Rasputia jokes. We're not gonna have Tyra Banks dress up as no trans woman for no in no sitcom playing no trans woman. It's just some of the stuff like we need y'all to do more. Like the jokes are not funny. Shout out to Wanda Sykes who said, "Girl, she glad she didn't take the invitation to go to the Kevin Hart roast because she said it was nothing but the same tired, lazy jokes. Like the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You folks so ugly. Like these jokes are not funny. I'm not laughing. It's not funny." There was a DEI joke. Let's just, girl, there's people who can do a better version of this with a small budget. I did want to go see Disclosure Day yesterday. I would go see Disclosure Day. I do have thoughts on it coming soon on Miss Patreon for my Justin's Journal for this month. But I did go see it yesterday. I got my A-list premiere, whatever AMC thing. So I'm going to go back to the movies now. So yeah, I'm going to be going back to the movies. I got to go see Boosters and the other stuff. And come back looking like Giselle. Just Lunaire said what? Lunaire said, what did Lunaire say? Yeah, Disclosure Day was the Alien movie. And you look like the alien from your movie. Okay, Miss Proportions. They was going at it, girl. And you look like the alien from your movie. I did not see Backrooms yet. I need to see Backrooms, Obsession. I'm going to go to the movies. I got to go to the movies. There's so much stuff I got to go see. I got to go see Backrooms. But I am going to see it again with a friend. I am going to see Disclosure Day with a friend Sunday. And I might go see Backrooms. Damn, I'm recording in the middle Monday and then Housewives. I might see it after we get done with In the Middle. But we'll see. Because I'm doing aquarium stuff Saturday and some planting for my plants. Yeah. What about that baby though? Obsession was good. Obsession is crazy. I need to watch Obsession at the house. It needs to be on streaming. I'd rather just rent Obsession on my Apple TV. It looks a lot. It looks like it's a lot going on. I love you. Have y'all, for the folks who've seen Obsession, have y'all ever had a friend that kind of gave that with their partner? Girl, it is not a cute sight. It is not a cute sight. I'm like, girl, what is the tea? What is the tea? Thank you for the super chat, Big Wine. God, thank you, Venus the Hottie. Thank you, Bookie. Beyonce should do acting again. We are not talking about that Obsession. You let this white woman come you came in my house. You touched my door. Don't wait on the door. We have folded. Don't come knock on my door. We're not talking about that Obsession. Beyonce, she might do some acting if y'all gonna buy some more damn Sir Davis. Now she did Carmen the hip hop opera. She ate that down. No, I don't wanna go. They said the cars don't lie. You're gonna die. Wyclef Jean Harry started telling her, the cars don't lie. You're gonna die. She said, no. Now, Beyonce was acting. She was hungry. Beyonce was acting. She was laying them Uno cards out. They said, girl, you not looking good. She said, Beyonce was acting down and that. I'm gonna have to go watch it. I'm gonna have to go watch it. She said, no, I don't want it. She was, girl, Miss Honey. Yeah, period. So we've been on live 2 hours. You talk about Elon being a trillionaire. Nope, off with his head. That's all I got. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all.
Good night, big one.
But
Okay.
checking in
I
with
knew
a
it was the reason I
friend.
wasn't following your ass.
I'm gonna call it a night. Make sure you can support me on patreon.com/Kingeries. I love y'all. Until next time.